What's going on, my fellow collectors, kids of all ages? Galito Super Lobo here with a review of 2019, my first 1/6 scale figure. I've had this for over a month in my house. I know that's already been reviewed, plenty of reviewers out there. And so anyway, because it's my first figure of 1/6, I wanted to do a review for myself and for the channel and for all of your support. I'm not going to get in depth, but I am definitely doing an unboxing. Now, behind this box is probably my first time in the many years that I've been on the tube that I've actually displayed. There's been pictures, but I've not really talked about it or shown it, the display. I think because I was a little embarrassed. Actually, I had too much stuff in there in these cabinets. There's two of them, and they fit about 30 figures per shelf. But you have to adjust the height in order, to accommodate the way you see fit in your collection or my collection. And I know what you're gonna say. A lot of you are gonna say, "Oh my God, it's so congested. They need space. They need spacing." Well, I don't have that. After collecting for over 12 years and a lot of Hot Toys, I moved them on. I kept my favorites, which basically is so hard to do because all of them are my favorites. But I kept themes, so Predators in 2 shelves. Up above is a multitude of Terminators. I love the Terminator line. I also, love the Batman line, and the Jokers and Tysons and Men in Black. Certain figures that I think that personify great movies, great characters, and it'll live on for the next 50 years of my life. Or has lived, or will live, whatever. So basically, that's what I have. This is my some of my collection area of this man cave that I live in down here in the basement, which I'm only allowed because I have a great wife. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to unbox this bad boy. Again, it's been many reviews. I'm just doing this for me and for you guys that are interested in looking at it, and we'll take some close-up looks. I'm always in 4K, got the lighting going on, I got some background music going on. Not the best editor, I'm not a great reviewer, I'm just a true fan of the actual collecting side of of being a collector and loving 1/6. And now I got into statues, memorabilia, so I'm just limiting myself, but actually picking things that I really, really love. I can't not deny I love the Predators, so Pred, and I love Preds. I'm not an Alien fan. So anyway, I talk too much and I ran, blah blah blah. Let's go on. All right, so here we have the slip box cover, 2 sides. Nothing really spectacular, but I do love the blood represented in the word Predator, and looks pretty good. Like that color. And there, of course, is the wolf. Right back there. So there are 2 other versions of this. Is the cleaner and the I guess this one, the heavy weapon, older one. So I'm curious to see. I have both of them in the cabinet. I'm curious to see how this looks. I've never opened it. I just looked at it through the slipcover, but I actually never unboxed it or touched it. So for you new collectors that are collecting, if you get it from Sideshow, you have 30 days, or you're screwed. So I'm screwed. Basically, if anything's wrong with it, I'm out of my money. So, but I'm gonna save this box actually, and I'm gonna use it for a further video of smashing. I don't collect boxes. You could imagine someone that has been collecting as long as I have, and do have so many pieces. I really don't move them on. I'm not about that. I like to keep my shit, most of it. Anyway, whatever. Clamshell. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna unbox this bad boy and make sure something in the back. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a nice overview and do a little panning and stuff like that, so you guys take a look at it, how it looks in the box. All right, so in the box, the little box here, you're going to get a cannon, you can get the 2 hands, These are like accessories. But the cool thing about the Predators is that, Hot Toys Predators especially, the Shuriken here is made out of plastic, which I don't like. But the blades that go insert into the gauntlets are made out of metal, and I do love that. And of course, if you love your 1/6 scale figures, there's nothing much better than actually getting a Pred and hooking it up, because it does come with a lot of accessories that are pretty unique. And Hot Toys has, over the years, has developed the technique to make Predators, and they're pretty amazing, especially back in the days of 8 years ago when Predators used to come in the kit form, and you would actually have to put the fishnet on, and this is a fabric, so that's pretty cool. Now, let's look at the two primary pieces of this figure. One is the helmet. I love the ancient writing, I love the look of it, and my favorite three Preds are the OG, Predator 2, and the Wolf. Other than that, I can care less about the other figures. I mean, if I only had three choices, those would be it. And let's look at that head sculpt in the box. And of course, I'm going to take them out in a second. But so interesting enough here, there are three parts to the mandibles. So to remove them, in order for you to actually put the helmet on. So one mandible here gets removed, the bottom jaw gets removed, and they just come right up. They just get pulled apart, and basically that's it. Now, if they weren't painted really nice, you'd be screwed, because you would actually see those seams. And, you know, for us guys that, or us people that collect, we are really picky, you know. Now, I can't get close enough to the eye yet, but I'm definitely going to give you a super macro close-up to that eye. And the whip, you have two different versions of his whip. You have the one that you could actually, it's wrapped up, and it would be by his side, right? And then you have the, if you want to pose it, already extended. And of course, there's a wire in there, and it allows you to bend it into any pose that you want or is capable of doing. The med kit is here, and another back kit is there, and trophy necklace, which is right here. Love the paint on that. It's beautiful. And then of course we have underneath him, I'll pull him out, we have the base, and it has an alien head with all the blood and matter spattered on it. It looks good. It looks gross. I like it. I like it a lot. So here is the face and the eyes. I think they did a great job, Hot Toys. Whoever painted mine did a great job. There's the cracked tusk. Of course, you see here at the ends, on the side of the face, you'll see his quills. I'm glad that they added that. I think there's only 3 to each side, or 4. I believe 3. 3, a few more than 3. Excuse me. And the paint job, really a nice deep red in there, in the mouth, and looks fantastic actually. The eyes look legit. I love it. It really does look good. So I just want to give you guys a close-up of the paint job. Sometimes you really can't see the detail only afterwards if you do a video or take some pictures, and you can actually get to look at the real details. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Alright, so let's take a closer look at some of the accessories, especially the med kit right here. And here's your syringe, I think, and this is some kind of cylinder clear tube that's going inside here into the kit, which is nice, and this just gets thrown in there. This right here is like, it goes on his pouch in front of his chest, and that guy is like a, I don't know, a grenade. I really don't know the name of it, so it's part of the accessories. This here, if you see it in the red there, little red dot, that was part of his armor on top, where you can add the second cannon on the right side. So it's actually a cover, covering the actual, or disguising the hole that's there, for this to clip in. I'll show it to you here. Let me turn it around. You can see it. See a little piece there? So this actually covers that area, but I decided to add my second cannon to him. And this is another one right here. Another piece that's going to go in the back, which is really nice. I love the way Hot Toys has now adapted this little new technique there. You could actually clip that or insert that in the back. It slides right in and it clips on, so no longer shit's moving and falling apart. So that's good. And let's move up here. You see this guy here. Hope he's clear. Now, it went cheap on this. This is plastic, Shericon, and wish it, I wish it was metal, but it is what it is for now. But I do love the blades. They're metal. These are the short ones, and then I have the longer ones on him, on his gauntlet, and they're freaking sharp. So I got pinched, it drew blood. Yes. And again, the mask, the famous mask, biomask, which I love. Love the colors. Now the spear is also fantastic. And if you guys have collected Hot Toys Predators, you know that they make exceptional weapons and coloring. So I'll open one up for you, one side, so you can see. And it's a mat of plastic. One opening, slides two, and the same thing on the other side. So it extends, retracts, extends, pose them, do however you want. And this is the whip, just to be holstered on the side, which I don't want mine to look like that. I want mine to actually be the actual whip, nice and extended. Oh, and let's go right back here to some weapons. Now, it's like a handgun. It does have swivel. Yeah, don't mind the band-aids on me, all cut up. And this, of course, is another handle there, or whatever you call that. I don't know what you call that. And right there, you get two extra pegs for the hands. Your extra hands. Love the nails on him, man. Look at those nails. Look at that. Isn't that sharp? Check out those nails. Let's look at it. Look at that. Ooh. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Look how sharp they look. All right, that's pretty decent. And so far, that's how my baby's looking. I'll tell you something. Adding that second cannon was a pain in the ass. Why was mine a pain in the ass? Well, I'll tell you why. So, as you see here, I'm going to shine the little dot on there. It's much easier. Anyway, the bottom of the cannon here gets mounted onto this piece there. And I told you about that little piece that covers that if you want to actually have it with the cannon or without the cannon. So mine, putting it together, was I couldn't snap it in correctly. It just didn't fit properly, so I snipped off the little notch there so I can put it in. So it worked out perfectly. Now it's a little loose, to tell you the truth, but the detail on it is awesome. Oh, by the way, let's just knock this out right here, so I don't have to deal with this later on in videos or do any editing. So he has this weapon thing going across his chest. I don't know the proper name to it, so I'm not gonna try to impress you by saying shit that I don't really know. And this guy gets dropped into that pouch, which is like a super bomb or grenade or whatever the hell it is. I can't recall, but goes right in there. Well, and it's good to go. And of course the netting looks awesome, as you can see in the video here. Here's the belt, the lion's cloth. You know, so this predator is a little slim. You know, the wolf, he's not one of your bulkier guys. He's agile, he's fast, he's cunning, comes over and takes care of business, you know. So he's for real. He's coming all weaponed out, ready to go. It looks beautiful, actually. I hope I'm giving you guys a great close-up, because this guy is awesome. If you haven't gotten him, you should try to pick him up. Or, you know what, you don't have a predator, this would be awesome just to have him in your collection from Hot Toys, so you can actually see and know how, you know, what Hot Toys does. I mean, they do, their Preds are amazing. I don't knock NECAs, but this is at another level. Really it is. That bicep, man. It's sick. There's the gauntlet that I told you that I added the long blades on. It looks freaking sick. It's amazing. I love it. There's just so much detail in here in the reptilian texturing, and you know, it looks like sweat, and it's got all kind of shit, knots on his body and bumps. It looks awesome. Yeah, those dreads are top notch dreads. All right, it's like a fabric, hard plastic. So it played me right there. Back of those legs. There we go. Alright, let's do a couple of little action poses, excuse me, and put some of his gear on, and I'm done. Alright, so after hours of playing with this extensively, I figured out that the kit actually opens up. You add the needle right there, and this puppy right here goes up and down, and these things you close up. See that? And you're all good to go. So that works before all the purists of predators would attack me and say, my review, I don't know shit what I'm talking about. So there it is. Alright, so the self-destruction gauntlet. There it is. It's beautiful. I love it. And just open it up like that. Get the clock or the timer. Very nicely detailed in there. Fantastic work. One day Hot Toys will give us a digital countdown. How awesome would that be? That would be spectacular. I would pay $50 extra for that to go digital. Alright, fantastic. So I didn't have to get my screwdriver. What I did is I grabbed my figure from the chest, I pushed down, and there's a new little system of, I'm used to the older figures. It's a little click. If you would take a screwdriver and bend it, try to go up, you will snap it. It's that delicate, so you don't want that to happen, so don't do it. And of course the sphere, excuse me, and of course it goes up once, and two, it extends on both sides, bottom and top. Looks fantastic. Nothing spectacular. Of course the little point does not extend, and he's looking awesome. Love his tricep there, little muscularity going on there. And I said again, the netting is nice and easy. It's a cloth. It's already hooked up on there for you. And the leather-like lion's cloth and all these beautiful things. We're going to go right into the detail in a second. I'm going to now add the whip. Check that out. Looks amazing. So here's my final little pose for you guys. He's actually on the run, ready to take care of some business. He just found out that there's a whole bunch of alien preds somewhere, and he's about to take care of that business. Anyway, make a long story short, this pred is awesome. If you don't have a pred in your collection and you want to get one, Sideshow still has it available, and it's still at a good price. By all means, add this bad boy to your collection. And can't tell you how much I like it. It's awesome. The only thing I have a gripe with is the plastic lion cloth. I didn't know it was that hard in plastic, so I would have liked to seen it with the fabric. Now, the symmetry on it looks fantastic. The paint color is awesome. I love the mandibles. The eyes are amazing. That head sculpt is crazy. The fucking mask is legit. With the honeycomb, I believe, yep. Honeycomb in there. Let me show you that before I go, because that's something that I didn't cover, and I just thought about it. Shielding his eyes. Let me see if I can get a close-up of that. Look at one of them. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? I think it looks crazy. I mean, there's a lot of love and detail that went into this, man. You know what I'm saying? That skull, I mean, that biomask it's insane. And the whole figure is awesome. So, you know, get one. If you're on the fence, man, this is it. This is the wolf to get. Look at him. He looks awesome. That's how I'm going to keep mine without the mask. I don't want the biomask on it. He looks awesome. Doesn't he? Pretty boy. Pretty boy. All right, boys and girls, you know how I say it. I talk too much. I rant too much. I know you don't like me, but you like my style. Sub, like, comment. Come on, let's do it. I want to break a video. I want to get this video at 1 million views. Nah, I'm just kidding. For the passionate hot toy collector, this is for you. Peace.